Okay. Before we look at the site, I'd like to ask you just a few quick questions. First, what's your occupation?
Student?
Your student. Now, roughly how many hours a week altogether? Just a ballpark estimate.
Uh,
Would you say you spend using the internet, including web browsing and email at work and at home?
um, probably 10.
10 hours. And what's the split between email and browsing? Just a rough percentage.
Like 2% email, 98% browsing.
I gotcha. All right. What kind of websites you looking at when you browse the web?
um, like Facebook.
Social media, then.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have any favorite websites?
um, like Facebook, YouTube.
Okay. We're done with the questions now. We can start looking at things. All right. So we're gonna go to the website. We got it on the bookmark. And there you go. All right.
All right.
First, I'm going to ask you look at this page and tell me what you make of it. What strikes you about it? Whose site you think it is? What you can do here? What it's for? Just look around and do a little narrative. You can scroll if you want to, but don't click. Don't click on anything yet.
So right off, you can tell it's kind of simple, but very clear. So things are clearly labeled. It's easy. All the options are available right at the top of the page. I have the option to scroll, but there's nothing underneath on the original page. The background color is fine, but kind of lacks some contrast between. It just seems a little bland. That's about it. There's some information.
Whose site you think this is? What can you do here?
Definitely the $5 bands website here.
You heard of this band?
Yes, I have.
Where'd you hear about this band?
I'm a member of this band.
Okay, we got that out of the way.
Okay. There's a home page with some basic information. There's about the band, which I assume provides information that, just about each person in the band. Gallery with some photos, I presume. The music, which I assume maybe is some videos or just information about the music we play. Request a song was pretty self-descriptive, and contact us also self-descriptive.
All right, thank you. Now I'm going to ask you to try doing a couple specific tasks. I'm going to ask you to do these tasks without using the search function, which there's no search on this website, so don't worry about that. Again, as much as what happened? What is this? No. Okay. Is that still going? Yeah, it's still going. It's still going. Okay. As much as possible, help us if you can try to think out loud as you go along. Okay. Task number 1. Find out what sort of events or occasions the band plays at, and pretend you don't know.
Okay, so let's see. Well, the $5 band website might be on here. Play 60s and 90s. I see pretty right off. Percussionist, vocalist. I see some names here. Found it. I go to about the band to see where they play. I have musicians' names. It's not. I maybe go back to home, read that a little more. $5 band. Is you coming to your city someday soon? Okay, so it looks like they play throughout the Northeast Kingdom. That was all on the homepage.
All right. So that's okay. And then, so next task, find out how much it costs to hire this band.
Okay, maybe contact us, assume. Interested in hiring, yes. Doesn't look like there's any prices under the contact us. The music, maybe. Looks like information the $5 band is committed to dedicating. Don't see any prices. Maybe back at home. It's just some basic information. I don't see a price anywhere. Maybe under request a song. Nope. Just some song information. Some samples here, I guess. I mean, based on their title, I'd assume it's $5.
That is an interesting note. I'll probably take that into consideration.
Particularly because of the $5 graphics on each corner of the page.
Do you find that misleading?
It might be a little misleading. interested in hiring. I would assume I could inquire about prices through this contact page and hopefully hear back relatively soon.
Okay, perfect. Third, find some biographical information about the bass player.
About the bass player, so I would go to about the band, and it looks like Zeb McCoy is the person in charge of bass and vocals here, so I click on him. Bassist slash vocalist Zebulon McCoy is a Brownington native. He has been playing guitar, trombone, piano, and other instruments from a young age. I'm curious what other instruments. After graduating from Lake Region Union High School, Zeb enrolled at Lyndon State College, where he studies as a music business major. He is also a valuable member of his other bands, No U-Turns and 6 Feet to Heaven. Interesting.
Here you go, Zeb, you're famous, buddy. All right, so you found that just fine?
Yeah, I got some graphic headshots of him.
Here's number 4.
Know what
Find
he
out
looks
if
like.
they are playing in your area in the next month.
Okay. I would assume maybe that might be under about the band. No, I mean that's all. Try scrolling, maybe under the music. Looks like yeah, not there. Contact us maybe. Nope. Maybe under home, I guess. Yeah, I don't know where to find that. Maybe under I mean, the only tab I haven't clicked on is gallery. It's like photos of places you can see where they played, but that's about it. Where they're playing next.
If they're playing in your area.
If you're playing, well, you can see where they typically play, which is the Northeast Kingdom there. You got About Band Gallery, the music, request a song, contact us. So, again, you can go to contact us and.
If you really wanted to know, do you think you would be still looking, or do you think you would have given up by now?
Probably would have given up by now. I mean, I would have judged by the Northeast Kingdom, but if I didn't know what the Northeast Kingdom is,
Fair enough.
I would have given up.
That is a good point. Okay, and task 5A. Your new favorite song is "Simple Man" by Leonard Skinner.
All right, so I'm gonna go to the music for that.
I want you to find out if we play that song.
Yeah. Gonna let's see. By Leonard Skinner. It looks like that artists are what sort of alphabetically organizes this. So I go down to the L's. I'd find Leonard Skinnerd, which of course would be the end of the L's. Looks like they got 2 Skinnerd songs on there. They got Sweet Home Alabama and Tuesday's Gone. It looks like Simple Man isn't on there.
No Simple Man?
No
What a
Simple
shame.
Man.
Which leads us to task 5B. I want you to request to this band that they learn the
Okay.
song "Simple Man" by Leonard Skinner.
Okay. I'm gonna go to request a song, which is the next tab. Okay, freaking. There we go. We're gonna go contact information. I think most of the scrolling is your computer, not me. I would put my name, I assume, which is of course Spencer James. Oops, James Perry. I would put the email Spencer J Perry 96 at gmail.com.
Social security number is optional.
Okay. Song information. I want to hear Simple Man. Artist Skinner.
Some Skinner, bud.
Genre. You got rock, blues, country, jazz, or other. That's clearly going to be jazz. And I'm going to register that.
Seems legit.
Request has been processed. And then it says been processed. A copy of this message has been sent to SpencerJPerry96 gmail.com. Your information tells me my name, my email, Simple Man by Skinnerd.
I hope you weren't
Genre
hoping for an
jazz.
email because you wrote Gmail.
Whoops. And submit equals register. Great. All information that seems like it should be hidden.
Thanks for the note.
Great.
Appreciate
It's
it.
just kind of like the submit equals register. Anyways, yeah. What's the next task?
That was it for tasks, but I got one
Okay.
last question
All
for
right.
you. If you were a potential customer looking to hire this band, would this website make you more or less likely to want to hire them?
I would say the fact that there is a website for a band in this particular area is relatively impressive considering. Um, but if I was in a more populated area where there's more competition, I would say maybe this website's a step down from some more professional bands out there.
Uh,
More in a cosmetic manner than a functional manner.
okay, the aesthetics. Gotcha. So what makes it look unprofessional or less professional?
Um, Maybe the simplicity, just a plain background. I'd say definitely mostly the background. Um,
Okay.
just the one tone color. Um,
You want something with more texture
yeah,
or a little more
um,
interest.
maybe like some side panels or something to if
Mm,
some of the menu options maybe were on a side panel and there was information that I could scroll down through on the side page on the main page, or if there was like some uh, like a photographic background or something to add contrast to the
what kind of thing would you want to see on a side panel?
um, things like like sort of some of these options. Like if I went to one of these options on the top panel here, if that got converted onto the side, maybe.
Okay. Uh, perfect. Do you have any questions for me now that we're done?
I'm just a little curious about this. I don't know how to do it on this computer, but the control zoom.
Yeah, it's gonna be Control plus.
See how that works.
Yeah, if you want, you can look at the other pages too. Whatever.
Yeah, so
That's what's
it's
gonna look
interesting.
like.
The way that works is the like text within the text box doesn't get a whole lot bigger, but the reformatting of like the panel gets a lot bigger. So like you get a small increase in that in the main text, which is the smaller text. Well, it wasn't very small, but if I was much harder seeing, maybe that'd be harder. But then you see like dollar band becomes
Like
the
huge.
maximum capacity of it increasing. Of course, this is the way it reorganizes so that it's all on the same screen. You don't have to scroll left to right is convenient. That's definitely a step up. A little
Yeah,
bit of
there's some overflow.
overflow there, but honestly, when you're maxed in this much, you can kind of expect that. So probably like a 7 out of 10 on the zoom function.
All right, no, that's very
Yeah,
helpful. Uh, so are you satisfied now?
I
You
am
good with
very
it?
satisfied to
Okay.
the max.
Thank you very much, and we're gonna end it right here,
Yeah,
bud.
anytime, bud.